Hello, magical people. My name is Meg Moonbeam, and welcome back to the Daily Astro Show here on the Meg Moonbeam and Beyond Mystic YouTube, Rumble, and X channels. How's everybody doing out there in this crazy retrograde city that we find ourselves in? Let me know in the comments, in the live chat, or the replay below. How's everybody doing? It is very interesting energies out there. So before we get into the astrology, as always, please remember to like, share, and subscribe to the Meg Moonbeam YouTube and Rumble channels, as well as the Beyond Mystic YouTube and Rumble channels. And if you'd like to have a personal astrology reading with me, those are available at consultations.beyondmystic.net. The link is in the description box of this video, and I'm currently now booked all the way until January 2025. So if you'd like to have a reading with me in 2025 for the new year or any point next year, you can go book at the link in the description box of this video. And thank you so much to everyone that has booked a reading with me for 2024. I absolutely love doing the personal readings. So much fun. And I see, hi, Heather. Nice to see you. It's your birthday today. Happy birthday, Heather, our beautiful Leo sister out there, wishing you a very magical solar return year. Going to be very special. You got the moon in Sagittarius for your new solar return, which is really nice. So sending you lots and lots of love, Heather, trying to speak with this Mercury retrograde. So August 13th, 2024. Sun at 21 degrees of Leo. Moon has now ingressed into Sagittarius, so we're out of that intense moon in Scorpio that we were in for the past couple days, which of course is the moon's fall position. The moon does not like to be in Scorpio. So we've now got moon in Sagittarius, which is a lot lighter. Today going into tomorrow, I really like the energy that we've got Sun in Leo with moon in Sag. We've got really interesting aspects going on this week. And if you listen to my Daily Astro Show from yesterday, I was talking about how we're in this buildup. I feel like we're in a buildup now to the upcoming very intense full moon in Aquarius that we're going to be having on August 19th, which is pretty funky and adverse overall. So just mark your calendars for August 19th. That's going to be a very strange day, as the Doors sing. I love the Doors. So we're kind of leading up to that full moon in Aquarius. But I like that today we got moon in Sag. Tomorrow we're going to have moon in Sag. And we've got exact Mars conjunct Jupiter. This is actually going to be totally exact tomorrow, Wednesday, August 14th, but they're in the same degree. They're in the same sign. They'll be at the same minute. Totally exact conjunction tomorrow, but we've got that Mars conjunct Jupiter, and Mars conjunct Jupiter in square to Granddaddy Saturn. So I find it interesting, that we had, was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. I'm on European time. So I'm a Canadian working in Eastern time, but I'm living in European time at the moment. I know Elon Musk and Trump had their X interview last night in Eastern time. And that was, if I'm not mistaken, if they were telling the truth, they said that they broke records in terms of a live interview or podcast. And that doesn't surprise me because they did that right on a Mars conjunct Jupiter aspect in Gemini, which is all about online, social media, podcasts, interview, communication. And I've listened to about half of that interview so far. And it's interesting how the tides are kind of turning for Trump in the mainstream. We're seeing that with this Mars-Jupiter conjunction. I should have brought up actually, what's it called? I'm having so many brain farts with this Mercury retrograde, you guys. I'm sorry. Please bear with me. What was I about to say? Oh, yeah. I forgot to bring up Trump's chart, but Trump is a Gemini with his North Node in Gemini and his Uranus in Gemini. So this Mars conjunct Jupiter in Gemini is actually very positive for him. It's conjunct his Gemini stellium. And it's interesting how his kind of way that he's being seen in the public overall, in the normie public, is shifting. The tides are changing. Larry says Elon is going to buy YouTube. Okay, well, I haven't heard anything about that yet, but that wouldn't surprise me because that was actually not specifically that Elon is going to buy YouTube, but that was one of my predictions when Jupiter ingressed into Gemini in May. I said in a video that I did on my own personal YouTube channel that we're going to be seeing major changes to social media companies ruled by Gemini that are going to be very positive. So either that certain ones that have screwed with us and our freedom of speech are going to have to take accountability, or that there will be new ownership of some of these platforms. So Larry, thank you for sharing that. I haven't heard anything about that yet, but that does make a lot of sense. Crypto Blonde says, yes, I heard that as well about Elon purchasing YouTube. Well, that would make sense. Positive for truth and common sense today with this Mars in conjunction to Jupiter, which we're having for the whole rest of the week, but it is going to be exact tomorrow, Wednesday, August 14th. So I've been saying it for the past few days, and I will say it again. See where you have 16 degrees of Gemini in your personal astrology chart, because that is an area that is being very highlighted, very activated with this Mars conjunct Jupiter, an area where we can be receiving some blessings, we can be receiving some clarity, but with Mars being involved as well, there could be some sense of conflict as well. It's interesting. There is a conflict energy, but it's what are we, I'm feeling with this Mars conjunct Jupiter in Gemini, I feel like it's inviting us to look at, because it's also in square to Saturn, where are we procrastinating? Where do we need to maybe put a little bit more hard work, a little bit more direct energy and assertiveness in moving forward? Are we procrastinating on something? Because that can make even more conflict coming up, even more miscommunications. But see where you have Gemini 16 degrees, where that Mars-Jupiter conjunction is happening, because it can be very, very active at this time. And it's in alignment for us to be focusing on that area. As I said, I love that we've got Moon in Sagittarius. So we emotionally are feeling optimistic, more on the positive side. It is even lucky to have the Moon in Sagittarius. So today going into tomorrow, I think there could actually be some very positive news information being revealed to humanity. Okay. That Mars conjunct Jupiter is at 16 degrees, which is a Taurus degree. So this can have to do with Mother Earth in general, nature, the financial system, the food supply, our values, our collective values. Those Taurian ruled things can be highlighted in terms of the information. But it's important that Gemini is very much about common sense and the facts of life. So as we're in this week, you know, there can be some of us may be feeling a little bit more on edge than usual, especially if you're an Aries or a Scorpio ruled by Mars, who's now conjunct Jupiter. Choosing your battles wisely, choosing where you direct your energy wisely, and we will get through this day and this week with this really interesting aspects with Mars and Jupiter and in square to Saturn, which that's actually going to be exact on the full moon in Aquarius, August 19th. Crazy, crazy full moon. So I'll talk about that more as the week goes on. And let's pull a card for us for today for my Star Codes Astro deck. What is our divine guidance from the universe, from all that supports us for our highest good, with the astrological energies of this day? I'm seeing in like red flashing lights intuitively, major truth being revealed. So I don't know if that happened in the Elon Donald Trump interview, because I haven't listened to the whole thing yet, or if that's something still to come. Today, I'm feeling that's today, major truth being revealed for the collective. A lot of people waking up today, a lot of people waking up into their common sense today, maybe after hearing that interview. We've got the 10th house, authority. Interesting. So even though the transits can be challenging right now, it is empowering us to be in our authority. It is helping us to up level during these times. And it is important when we've got challenges that are coming up, and it is a Jupiter in square to Saturn. It's not just Jupiter conjunct Mars. What brings in the challenge, which brings in the possible conflicts that can be coming up today and into this week, is it is in a square to Saturn, who is the ruler of the 10th house. So paying attention to the reality checks, knowing that the challenges that do come up are invitations for us to up level in life. So hope that resonated with you guys. Asala Star says, bring it, truth revealed. Yes, love it, love it, love it. I also want to mention before I finish up that my husband Jens has just released his empath course on the Beyond Mystic Academy, which is a great new course all about balance, boundaries, and beingness for empaths, who I think is most of us that listens to, this woo-woo information and these very intense times. Jens helps us learn in this course how to navigate being an empath, how to thrive with our empathic abilities. So you guys can go check that out on the Beyond Mystic Academy. The link is in the description below, and we've got discount code, all in one word, balance10, that you can use to get 10% off that new course from Jens. And again, if you'd like to have a personal astrology reading with me, those are available at consultations.beyondmystic.net. And please remember to like, share, and subscribe to the Meg Moonbeam and Beyond Mystic YouTube, Rumble, and X channels. I love you guys so much, and see you tomorrow for another Daily Astro Show. Bye, everybody.